There are no soldiers in Zeon, so we are certain to be victorious in this war!
So, guys, the fated group continued heading toward Orlando. So, Madgun, Tiny, Lone Star, Cav, and the captive Lady Sark continued toward Orlando, as were the plan.
What a happy little bunch we are.
Yeah, very cheerful all the way there. Very happy, I'm sure.
I don't know about that.
Having a blast.
Like Sark's gonna be our Scoob. It's gonna be great.
She's gagged, so instead of like, it's
That's right, Scoob.
I'm Fred in this scenario, right?
Yeah, you have to be Fred. I'd have to be
I think you're Velma.
yeah.
Well, who the hell am I?
Well,
You're Shaggy. You're always trying to get with Sark, so
yeah,
you want
maybe.
them scuba snacks. Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Roro, Sark, let's get out of here.
Fucking jinkies, man.
And Cav's just the guy wearing the mask.
Yeah.
We're just gonna ignore Daphne. That's it.
There is no Daphne in this story.
There is no Gaffney in this group. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Co-pilot's Ghost, obviously.
There you
yeah.
go.
Co-pilot's ghost is Daphne.
Velma's better anyway. Everybody knows that.
Thanks.
I just realized this. Whenever I have to voice co-pilot's ghost now, I'm gonna have to do it myself. Dallas ain't here, and then Dallas is gonna have to dub back over it. So,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
so I can't just be like co-pilot. You're here. I was just like, oh shit, I'm co-pilot now. Fuck.
We're co-pilot now.
We're all co-pilot.
Correction,
now.
comrade. Co-pilot is all of us.
Yes.
So we're walking. Are we in mobile suits?
Oh yeah. You're in your mobile suits and you were heading toward Orlando, and as you neared Orlando, pretty much as expected, you were waylaid by Federation forces who basically demanded that you surrender. And since that was your plan, I'm gonna assume that you all did. And
Yeah.
The hope being you hand over Lady Sark and you don't get executed.
I grumble about it.
I have my fingers crossed. I even have my toes crossed that it works.
So there was an air that is very tense initially, where y'all are all being held at gunpoint, being treated like criminals. Sark has taken off your hands, but very shortly, the tension kind of changes. And while you're not in your mobile suits and you are kind of cuffed at this point, they kind of stop treating you like prisoners, and they just begin transporting you more into Orlando proper. And you drive through what's left of the city. The city has had some bad flooding, like everything else in the region, but the waters have gone down. But that doesn't really fix anything that's about. Cars moved off onto the sidewalk, maybe into buildings at some locations, the inside of buildings, complete messes. And you can almost see the water line about 3 stories up where the water had reached its highest point. The Jeep is driving you through the city. All of you are effectively in the back, kind of like looking at each other, cuffed. None of your captors are speaking to you much at this point. In fact, some of them kind of seem upset.
Driving through this, it looks like what I think the lost city of Atlantis would look like. If it was just a lot shittier.
Please, anyone
Oh,
respond.
I don't know if she was just saying that out of character or in character.
Oh, in character.
I mean, why would I'm not going to talk out of character.
I mean, I just figured you were like, hey, Adam, this kind of reminds me of Atlantis, da-da-da-da-da.
Hey, Adam. Hey,
Okay. We got little crystals around our necks, and this is probably one of the best Disney movies ever made.
The out of character chat, signifier is hey, Adam.
Okay.
Yeah, Adam. Yeah, I got it.
All right, well, then I will respond. Hey, Adam, I agree with her assessment. This kind of
God
does
damn it! Okay, so the Jeep continues along its way through the city, and you notice that you're moving toward the ocean. And in the distance, you can see what is a far less damaged section. Across a large bridge, there is a segment of land that has what you can see in it, a very large spaceship pointed almost directly like at an angle up toward the sky with huge boosters on it. The base there looks more modern. There's spotlights and stuff. It looks more like a recently maintained and repaired point of operations. As you pass the traffic signs above, it reads the Kennedy Space Center. The Jeep enters the base, and you guys are led at gunpoint, still handcuffed, into what you would expect initially to be a holding cell, but turns out you are shoved into an office, a quite nice-looking office, actually. The carpet is soft. The chairs are soft. You are uncuffed, all of you. The desk in here is pretty plain. There's some papers on it. There's no photos or anything like that, no memorabilia. But there is a liquor cabinet that has copious amounts of Jack Daniels on it.
Nice.
Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we partake. We all partake.
You are uncuffed, and there's no guard in the room. They left.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
I definitely partake.
All right, drinks, anyone? I just kind of start pulling stuff out.
I'll take one.
Yeah, I'll take
Here you go.
a triple.
All right, triple for you.
I take a whole bottle.
Okay, that was my bottle. I was holding that. Okay, I'll take this one.
Oh, it's mine now.
All right, you earned it.
Oh, and just to go ahead and mention this, Lady Sark has been taken off your hands by this point.
You've said it like 3 times now. We get it.
Just making sure.
Fuck that bitch.
Your girlfriend's been ripped away from you, Mad Gun. I wonder who's really more broken by all this. Lone Star losing Rast or Mad Gun losing Sark. It's really hard to tell right now.
But I'm not even like that attracted to her, you know?
Oh yeah.
She just makes the list, all right?
Yeah, she makes the list, but she's like, it's
kind of horrible.
It's like it's closing time and there's not much pickings left, and she's there, and you're like, her or the cow.
Her or bestiality.
Yeah.
Why is there?
Her or the
Why is there a
livestock.
cow in the barn?
That-
you let the cow in the barn. Eventually, y'all hear the door open, and in steps a man you all recognize. It's Mccaffrey.
Who?
Whoa.
Mccaffrey.
You son of a bitch. How are you?
Long time no see.
Adam, for the
What?
viewers and for those of us who are probably inebriated every episode, could you remind us who McCaffrey are?
Who McCaffrey are?
Who McCaffrey? Who are they?
Who are McCaffrey? McCaffrey was the leader of that guerrilla force that y'all joined up with very early on when you took on Sturgeon in his base, later on in the Grand Canyon, and when y'all moved north, and you really only separated him when you went for Cheyenne.
Okay, I don't remember that, but okay.
Oh.
Wow.
He was the only other person who was in charge of us besides Godfrey.
Pretty much.
I remember the Dollar General, but that's about it.
Anyways, so it's McCaffrey. Feddie uniform, cowboy hat, cowboy boots.
This sounds like a self-insert.
He's been a self-insert since I inserted him episodes ago.
That's great.
Anyways, he tips his hat at you guys. Yeah, it's nice to see you two again. Well, all of you again. He then motions to Lone Star and Cav. He didn't really include you guys initially.
You want some whiskey I found, sir?
Help yourself. He walks by his bar and grabs a bottle.
Yes, sir.
McCaffrey, I know we're, doing some kind of homecoming party right now, but I just want to know what the hell's going on.
Well, you stumbled into the right place. That's all I can say. Those mobile suits y'all stole back in Augusta.
We didn't steal those. We borrowed them.
Sure. Yeah, whatever, man. Well, they technically didn't exist, so you technically didn't steal them. So technically, you don't need to be executed. At least that's how I argued the point. If you wound up in some installment that was more under that Graves fellow, you'd probably be put up against a wall right now. But hey, you stumbled into my little cozy corner of the earth right here, so there's a bit of a catch, though.
Of course there is. Nothing's for free, am I right?
Nope. He pops the cap off of his Jack Daniels and takes a few swigs out of the bottle, and then turns to look out the window of the office. In the background, you can see the large ship you saw when approaching, and you can make out the name on the side of it. It's the Astraeus. That right there, that ship you see, the Magellan class. See it? Just,
Yeah, I see it.
none of you lost your eyesight since I last talked to you, right?
It's a really big thing.
Yeah.
Can't miss it.
Well, in about a day, that thing's gonna launch into space. It's kind of on a suicide mission.
So, that involves us, yeah.
Yeah, it was a bit of the stipulation, how I had to handle you guys. You know, a team that doesn't exist, in mobile suits that don't exist. You see where it goes.
Hold on, we exist. We used to be the flying anchors, and now we're the mobile anchors. Which, if you really think about it, flying is mobile because you're moving.
Yeah.
But now we're mobile anchors, so we exist. I mean, it's not like we just.
Now you're the invisible anchors. Or
Nice.
whatever.
We're the invisible anchors, aka the ghost of the Inverness. Love it.
Got it. That's just beautiful. I love
It's like when I meet somebody, they're like, well, who the hell are you? And I'm like, oh, well, I'm part of the mobile anchors, who are now the invisible anchors, aka the ghost of the Inverness. How are you?
Yeah, well, you gotta... In this business, you pick up a long line of monikers. You just gotta get used to it.
I mean, can you ever get used to anything? I mean, everything changes. But hey, I'm game. Let's go to space.
Space ain't gonna be so bad. The mission's pretty simple, too. We're just gonna hang out just outside of low orbit and shoot any HLVs trying to enter Earth's atmosphere or exit. I can't let them get reinforcements to Odessa.
I've been in space and I really don't want to go back.
Well, Mad Gun, how many suicide missions have we been on so far? So far, we haven't, died.
Yeah, it's pretty much all the missions we've been on. So another one.
I guess. Fuck it.
I'm game. Cav chugs.
Of course you are. Yeah.
I welcome death.
I'm sure you do. I'm sure
I'll
you
drink
do.
to that.
Yeah, to death.
Hey, now. I get that you're all eager to fulfill your, duties here, but,
Yeah, that's it.
maybe cool it on the suicidal death wishes. This is a suicide mission, but, yeah, I kind of want you guys to succeed.
Yeah, but being so close to death and living makes me feel alive.
That's pretty deep. Well, listen, I'm going to be your new captain on this ship. So, we'll be working together again. That ain't that bad, eh? Eh?
Does that mean we're going to get trashed?
All the time.
I'll drink to
Fuck
that.
it. Hell yeah.
All right, to being trashed.
To being trashed.
Lock me up!
Oh my gosh.
And you all drink to getting trashed, which contributes to getting trashed. It is an Ouroboros of actions and creeds.
The Ghost of Inverness, a new battle cry to getting trashed.
Yes.
God. So after that, he effectively dismisses you, and you're allowed to kind of walk freely around the base. He does suggest that you familiarize yourself with some of the crew, because, y'all are going to be stuck on that tin can in space for quite some time. So you can just kind of go anywhere on the base. It is a fully operating base, so there is a brig, there is a hangar for working on the mobile suits, there is effectively a cantina, all sorts of stuff.
So there's a cafeteria.
Yeah,
I'm going to go to the cafeteria.
of course you do.
I want to swing by the hangar, so I'll just do that.
All right. Magum, where are you going?
I guess I'll talk to Mccaffrey for a little bit, figure out what exactly we're going to be doing.
All right, so you stay with Mccaffrey while the other two go about.
You didn't ask Cav what he was going to do.
Yeah, I didn't ask Cav what he was going to do.
Adam, why don't you ask yourself what you are going to do by asking yourself what you're going to do?
Well, Cav, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna get some fucking grub in me before I vomit. There. Make you
Nice.
guys happy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it made me
Yeah.
happy. Thank you.
Right. Okay. Well, let's go with Tiny. You said you're gonna go to the hangar where the mobile suits are being worked on.
Yes.
All right. So you enter, and it's quite lively. You got a full team of mechanics here. It's been a long time since you've seen this many
Wow.
actual people working on mobile suits.
Oh, wow.
There are some gyms here that look similar to the ones that you have. The cold districts that you guys acquired. The Gundam is by itself, effectively, and all of these mechanics are kind of standing around it, scratching their heads, looking at it.
I'm just going to walk up and be like, hey, that's something there, huh?
A shorter guy with dark hair and a dark beard turns to you and is like, "Oh yeah, that's something. Yeah, holy shit, I've never
Holy
seen anything like it. I've heard about Project V, but fuck, I never thought I'd be working on one of them."
Yeah, this technology is something else. Hey, this is kind of a nice little setup you got over here. Like, everyone is working and it's fully operational. Like, I've been out in basically the wild for so long, just like scrapping by to see this. It's like, it's beautiful.
Oh wait, you're with one of the new people, right?
Yes.
You're the mechanic that was with them, right?
Sorry, I'm just very moved by everything here. Yeah. Yeah, so bring me up to speed. What who's in charge? Can I help out?
That'd be me, Sean Knock. This is my little slice of heaven over here.
Oh god.
And I am currently trying to figure out how to make this sucker ready for space.
Oh.
You see, it doesn't have a few of the systems it needs in order to fight out in the void of dark space and death out there. I'm gonna have to add some more thrusters to it to compensate, and a few other things, and well, I can probably use parts from some of these gyms to make it space ready.
I'm a little familiar with the gyms, you know.
Oh yeah, you were piloting one of these, weren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see yours in the lineup, and we'll have to get those space ready too. But we can mix and match with some of the gyms we have that are compatible. Those are gonna be easier than the big guy here. Anything other than the AMBAC, they don't need much else than that. But Gundam here needs an AMBAC and some additional thrusters added to it. I'm thinking of adding some to the back of the legs, maybe, along with
yeah.
a few more on the backpack.
Yeah, sounds like you got yourself a big project ahead. I'd love to lend a hand. You'd have me.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I mean, especially if you have, been doing field repairs on these things. I'm sure you're pretty familiar.
Yeah, I just, this is exactly the project to get my hands dirty. You know how it is. Like, sometimes you're just out there and there's nothing to work on and you're just dying for a project. And here you are, wrapped up so beautifully. I would just love to be a part of it.
Well, I'm more than happy to have you on board. He holds out his hand to shake.
We shake. I have a very firm handshake.
His is also a very firm handshake from very calloused hands.
Mutual respect is radiating from that handshake.
It's the predator handshake. That's what it is.
Son of a bitch.
All right, we're gonna go to Lone Star and Cab. You're in the cantina.
All right, let's see if they got some fucking pudding in this joint.
Ah, man, don't do pudding and liquor. That's gonna turn on your stomach almost immediately.
It used to, but I've evolved to need it now.
Jesus Christ. The kind of creature that Lone Star is, just nothing but liquor
Pudding-powered
and pudding.
speed machine.
Liquor and pudding.
Yes.
Ugh.
So I look around. What's the place look like? Does it look kind of similar to other cafeterias I've been in?
It is, but it's pretty empty. No one's in here right now, it seems. The only difference is like there's no like tray system with food hanging out, like under the lights. There's just like a counter and like a little bell on it. No one's there at the moment though.
All right, I go and ring the bell. Hello? Hello, is anyone in here?
Very suddenly, almost from under the counter, a man pops up.
Oh, shit.
He's on the taller side. He's dressed like a chef.
Wow, you're huge. How did you hide under there?
He's not that tall.
Like 10 feet tall. What the fuck?
He's not that tall. Anyways, he's on the taller side. He has red hair. It's pretty long, tied up into a ponytail.
Nice.
Hi, what can I get you?
You got any pudding?
What? Wouldn't you like a full meal with that?
Yep, full tray of pudding, please. That sounds like a good idea. Thank you.
Oh, dear Lord. No, I mean something more balanced and nutritional for a soldier.
Okay, I'll get one tray of pudding, and what else you got?
Well, actually, I can, I'm in between meals right now, so I can make you anything you want, actually.
Whoa, okay. You got cream corn?
Like from a can?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
He hesitates. He's like staring at the ground, his hands like put together in front of his mouth.
You see these muscles here, man? I start flexing at him.
Mm-hmm.
You see these? These are built by pudding and cream corn, okay? That's what they need to stay this fucking beautiful. I kiss one of them. Kiss my right muscle.
I have a full kitchen. It's fully supplied. I am a 5-star chef. I went to culinary school.
Wow, so you must have a lot of cream corn. Holy shit.
I can literally make you anything you want, and you want a tray full of cream corn and pudding.
Guess you can't make anything if I can't get my fucking cream corn and pudding. Look at this guy, Cav.
He sighs, shaking his head, and like kind of walks away from the counter.
He better played it beautifully.
Oh yeah, give me a steak! Don't cook it. I mean, like, maybe cook it a bit on, either side, but like, I want blood. Coughs up a little bit of blood.
Oh, well, there's some.
Yeah. Never mind, good on blood.
Met your blood quota of the day, so.
So you and Cav walk over to a table, sit down while you wait for your food to arrive. Man, a lot of ups and downs.
Yeah, it's been pretty fucking wild.
I guess I made it to the suicide mission that I was trying to avoid in Miami.
Congrats.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
man. So, I mean, we might as well just get this out in the open now that was really fucking awkward, our last encounter with one another. Not cool, dude. Not cool at all. But
yeah, I know. You could have definitely been cooler,
Yeah, we're both pretty lacking in the coolness, but you did save my life a while back, and I didn't really ever take a moment to thank you. Things were just so hectic, so thanks.
Yeah, next time, when you get between me and a Zeke, don't.
All right, deal. No more Zekes for me.
Oh, see? Easy peasy. The chef comes out. He brings out the food to you. It is indeed beautifully plated. While it is just cream corn and pudding, the pudding seems to be whipped and aerated so that it is in like a nice flowing shape on the plate, and the cream corn is on a small separate bowl to the side.
Separate?
It is.
Oh, no.
This guy doesn't even mix the stuff together for you. What? Some chef. I start scooping it in to the pudding and stirring it all together. God, gotta do things yourself around here, I guess.
The chef is trying not to vomit. Oh, God. That's disgusting.
There we go.
Enjoy, I guess.
Breakfast of champions.
He sets a plate down in front of Cav that is a barely cooked steak with a potato on the side that is split open, cooked, and stuffed with bacon and cheese and all sorts of good stuff. All right, you two, enjoy. If you need anything, I'll be behind the counter.
Thank you.
He leaves. And I'm assuming you scarfed down your disgusting meal.
Yep, I've licked the plate clean.
Cav cuts into his steak with a knife and fork, killing the beast finally, before putting a small piece of it into his mouth. He seems quite pleased with it.
Liking that steak over there, Cav?
Oh, yeah. Good shit.
Got some of the blood in my pudding earlier. My cream corn pudding. It was it's actually pretty good.
Good stuff, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure you run the risk of getting all sorts of diseases when you don't cook it that much, but there's just something in blood that God, nothing else can quite scratch that itch.
Yeah, I think I'm starting to acquire a taste for blood myself. That was good.
Okay, we're back with Mad Gun, who has been drinking in the office with Mccaffrey.
So, what have you been up to since we, parted ways?
Well, quite a few things, actually. Well, I almost got captured by the Zeeks, but I pulled the old, body double trick thing. And, well, that poor bastard's stuck in a prison now instead of me.
All right.
Other than that, joined up back with the Federation proper. Seems I built up some clout. Political capital, so they call it.
Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
Yeah. Built myself my own little camp here. Got my own little missions. I get to decide where I die. And you for that matter.
Well, we're no stranger to danger.
Oh, I'm aware. I know. It's gonna take more than one suicide mission to get us.
Yeah, for real. I mean, how many has it been now? 6?
I stopped counting.
I haven't been counting.
So, since we parted ways, how you guys been faring? I noticed there's you're missing one.
Yeah, we had a mishap.
Ah, shit. Kid died, didn't he?
Yeah, if only he'd listened.
I didn't have too much hope for those two young'uns, but it sucks to see one of them die so early. Ooh, things are just about to get fun. You can feel it, right? War's picking up.
I mean, I would hope the war keeps going for a while. It gives me something to do.
War's like a ladder, A good way to pull yourself up.
I don't know if I'd say it like that, but yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
Well, haven't decided yet whether or not put you or Tiny in charge of the mobile suit team. Got any feedback on that?
It doesn't matter. We work well together, no matter who's in charge.
All right. It's good to hear. I might put her on some advisory position for the mechanics. Make her second in charge and put you in charge. Sound good to you?
If that's how you want to do it, that's fine with me.
All right.
So what exactly are we doing, though?
And we're gonna launch on that tin can over there. Stay just outside of low orbit. And any Zeke transports that try to get through us to Odessa, we're gonna destroy them. And any Zeke transports trying to flee, once the Feddie forces down here got Odessa in its hands, we're also gonna destroy them. Pretty simple mission, but we're gonna be a prime target. The Zeke's got space. It's their backyard right now. The rest of the Feddie fleet ain't gonna launch from Jaburo for maybe another month. Who knows? We'll be flying solo up there. Hell, the nearest reinforcements are probably Luna 2. If I had to guess. Word is they're still not fully operational.
Well, we've been flying solo for a while. We should be all right.
And that's my thought. I mean, how lucky is it that you guys stumbled here? You know, the team I needed, the people I needed perfectly right here.
It's like some kind of god himself has been directing us, you know.
It's incredibly convenient.
It's too convenient.
I was counting on Cav coming here, you know, I sent him orders and shit, but, he's, well, you know, he's Cav.
Yeah. He's, sadistic? Masochistic?
Men like him can be useful for a turn, but, ain't gonna live past the war, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't know.
They're gonna find a good place to die and go for it. It's in their blood.
What if he doesn't find a place to die?
Oh, adrenaline is a hell of a drug. Once you got that going for you, once you become an addict, once the war goes away, you're still dependent on it, well, you either find some other way to get it, or you end yourself. Tends to be how it goes historically speaking.
True.
Wouldn't surprise me one bit. After the war, Cav Walker becomes a pirate, or puts that gun in his mouth and becomes space trash.
Let's go back to drinking.
He goes back to drinking. So, Tiny, you checked out the hangar. Or are you going to go anywhere next? You do have barracks here where you can go and rest. There's the cafeteria that you saw Lone Star and Cav go off to.
I think I'll head to the cafeteria.
Okay. You go in there, and Lone Star and Cav are, like, just finishing up their food.
Hey, Dancer, what's up?
Yeah, that's not gonna work for me.
Hey, Lieutenant.
Hey.
Hey, Tiny. Whew.
I think I'm feeling this thing that's called, like, joy.
What?
You find yourself a bloody steak too?
I found my own version. A fully operational hangar with, like, competent mechanics. I mean, it's like, that's only, you wish for that shit, but then it's real? It's fucking real.
Whoa.
Oh, man.
I don't know what that means, but cool.
Yeah. What did you get to eat on? I'm kind of famished myself. I think I'm gonna eat something besides a cigarette.
Hell yeah, their cream corn pudding is to die for. I mean, you gotta mix it yourself, so if you need help, I'll help you. I'm pretty good at that stuff.
Steak was pretty good, but it didn't move as much as I like.
Cav, you are a fucking wild animal.
I try.
Has anyone ever told you that? Because, I mean, I'm sure they really have.
One guy told me that once, long time ago. Fuck.
Is he not here?
No, actually.
Okay.
He died pretty early on.
All right. Well, I'm gonna, you know, you're pretty feral. Have you always been that? Have you always been like this?
I don't know.
Oh shit. Never mind.
Anyways, yeah, good old Cav.
Cav's just staring at his finished steak plate now that's covered in blood.
Hey man, yeah, no, I don't want to get into that right now, but you know, if you ever need someone to talk to, I will be there.
He doesn't really acknowledge that. He stands up and pushes his plate into the table.
Good talk. And I just kind of pat him on the back.
Oof.
And I just yeet my way out of that conversation.
He yeets himself out of the room.
God damn it. This is why I don't talk to people. And I just don't do that well. Okay. All right. I'm going to walk up to the counter.
There's a bell.
I ring it. And then I kind of realize it's a little fun to push the bell. So I'm kind of like...
Suddenly, a chef who is a slightly taller, thin guy with long red hair pops up from behind the counter.
Oh, God.
Hi. What can I get you?
Yeah, what is there?
Well, the menu's technically open at the moment, so I can make you anything you'd want.
Anything?
Pretty much anything. I am a very accomplished chef.
can you make sure that there's no like sand or pudding in it?
By default, I generally try to avoid putting either of those things in the email.
Put her pudding on the side for me. Just put it on the side. Thank you.
Man, let me think. Like, I haven't had a decent meal since, well, you know, I can't remember when.
You poor thing.
So you can literally make anything. I want something from back home. God, can you make could you make chicken and gnocchi?
Absolutely.
Wow.
Would you like anything on the side of that? Some rice, perhaps?
Let me get a salad.
All right. What kind of salad?
Oh, let's just do, you know, like some tossed greens with little apricots and maybe like a vinaigrette. Ooh, wow, what the fuck am I talking about? What?
Would you like anything to drink with that? Perhaps some wine.
Oh my god, do you have wine?
We do have wine.
I'll take a port wine.
All right, perfect. He seems very excited, very into this. All right, amazing. Anything for dessert?
Oh, I couldn't. But if you wanted to surprise me.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh.
I know just the thing.
Okay, but I have to ask, are you real? Or did I accidentally get into some peyote again?
I hope I'm real.
Yeah, that answer doesn't help me at all, sir.
He salutes you and says, "Warrant Officer Pan Fleer."
I kind of laugh in the background.
I am going to be the culinary specialist on board your ship.
Well, Lieutenant Diana Dancer here, and it is a fucking pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Similarly.
All right, carry on. Thank you.
All right, he disappears into the kitchen and begins cooking.
Lone Star, you got a minute? Are you heading out?
Yeah, I was gonna head out, but what's up?
I don't know. I just really don't feel like we've had a chance to. I'm just, you know, I don't want to ask you how you are because we see how well that happens, what happens when I talk to people like that. But I am asking that. But don't actually tell me. Never mind. You go.
Well, I mean, I think it's pretty obvious we're all doing pretty shitty after what's happened recently. But, you know, you can't really do anything but just move on with the people that stick around for you, you know?
Yeah. I feel like that's just how this life goes, kinda. I guess.
Yeah, life sucks and I don't want to trust anyone anymore. But, you know, you've always been there for me. Same with Mad Gun. So, you know, you guys always got my back and I always got yours. So that's cool. I mean, you didn't get any pudding just now for me, but that's cool. All's fine.
I was kind of looking forward to like talking to you, but then I remembered what this is like.
Dear Lord, that is rough.
All right, kid. I mean, you've grown up a little bit, you know. I don't know if I can still call you kid, but I will.
All right.
But I guess I'm proud of you for not dying.
Thanks.
You definitely have done more than I ever thought you could. So I am proud that you're not a complete waste of space. It's awesome.
The greatest compliment Lone Star's ever received.
That bar is incredibly low.
He starts to tear up. He's like, "Thanks, Dancer. I got a shit." He runs away real fast before she could see him crying, but it's not fast enough even for Lone Star. She catches it a little bit.
The tears are faster than he can run.
Mm-hmm. He can't outrun his tears.
As he leaves and exits, you notice that Pan has arrived with your food. He has 4 plates.
Oh my god.
He sets the table in front of you with 3 of the plates. Your order is there. Your salad side looks very nice, moist, crisp, and fresh. And the dessert to the side is a small layered cake, it seems, with some kind of sliced pears on top of it.
Oh god.
And then he places a single plate that has like a cup of pudding on it in front of where Lone Star was sitting. he then returns to you and says, "A layered ginger cake with wine-poached pears and cream cheese frosting."
Oh my god.
From behind his back, he pulls out a wine glass and a wine bottle from like where his apron was holding it effectively. And he sets down the wine glass, opens the wine bottle, and pours you a glass.
This is beautiful.
All right, enjoy. I don't get to make fancy stuff too often. The the normal meals on the menu are, well, they're made for mass consumption. But I try to add what I can. And, well, in between meal times, I always like making special things.
I hope to see you again then. You really know how to treat a lady.
He nods and smiles and retreats back to the kitchen. You have a huge spread in front of you of food.
Nice.
I just start to eat. And I close my eyes and I think to myself that I'm someone else for a moment. Somewhere else. Someone and somewhere.
The food definitely helps you imagine that. It is incredibly delicious. It's hard to imagine food that you had that tasted this good even before the war.
Mm-hmm.
Before, everything.
Right now, I'm just a woman at a cafe, smoking a cigarette outside on a patio, eating this meal, dreaming of tomorrows full of hope. Wow.
Mad Gun. Mccaffrey left at some point, bid you farewell. He had to go and do things. Said you're more than welcome to continue to drink in his office if you wanted to. But it's up to you.
I got a pretty good gist of what's going on. So, I guess I'll go to the cantina where everybody else is.
All right. Well, you get in the cantina, and as you enter it, it's basically empty except for Tiny, who has a huge meal spread in front of her. Her eyes are closed, and she's just, like, slowly eating her food, and, like...
She's doing this weird thing with her mouth where, like, the sides are curling upward.
Yeah.
We've never seen this happen with her before.
You've never seen this happen to her before.
Surely cause for alarm.
Her face looks wrong.
She's smiling and silently weeping.
So, it's my turn to order, right?
Yeah, you can go up and get food if you want.
That's what I'm about to do.
You ring the bell. Pan pops up from behind the counter. What can I get you, sir?
I'll have 2 over easy eggs.
All right.
All right. A ribeye steak, rare, and some mashed potatoes.
Right. Would you like anything on those mashed potatoes? Cheese, perhaps?
No cheese, gravy, brown.
Anything to drink? I have some stouts.
Water.
Okay. Perfect. I'll have that right out to you.
Is it out yet?
Oh, you're not gonna do anything while you wait?
I mean, I'm drunk right now, so I'm just like, I mean, I've been sitting in there for realistically like the last hour and a half talking to Mccaffrey and drinking whiskey with nothing in my stomach. I'm probably pretty fucked up.
Yeah, you probably are. All right. He pops back out and is like, it'll take at least 25 minutes. Please have a seat, relax.
Fuck, that's not cool. So, like, is this like a countertop?
Yeah, it is like a counter here.
I sit on the countertop.
It enables you to see inside the kitchen.
Nice.
What's he doing?
He's bending over.
He's
erotically.
cooking. He's cooking like very quickly and hurriedly. It seems like he's managing 2 meals. One that is a large meal, made for like an entire crew. A huge pot, large amount of rice being tossed. And then the other meal that he is cooking is your meal.
What's the first meal he's cooking?
He's basically cooking the meal for the rest of the crew.
What's the rest of the crew eating?
Looks like some kind of stew with some kind of rice.
Tell him to cancel my order. I'll eat with the crew.
You can tell him to cancel your order.
I thought there was an assistant
Tell
nearby.
him.
Okay.
No, there's no.
God,
assistant.
please tell this man to cancel my order.
Dear God,
Dear
if you could hear
Lord.
me, tell him to cancel my order.
All right, you asked to cancel your order, and Pan looks a bit disappointed. He's like, "Really? Are you sure?"
Oh, you're already cooking for the crew. I'll just eat that.
All right. He starts
Aw.
canceling your order. He seems a
That's
bit let
sad.
down.
Why are you sad?
I like cooking.
All right, carry on then. I mean, fucking, I don't.
Yes!
I don't know.
So he starts carrying on cooking.
This is a food sexual. I can't get in the way of his fetish.
He has lost himself in the cooking of the food.
If he starts touching himself, I'm gonna be upset.
He hasn't done that yet.
Not
Yet.
yet. At least not with the hand that's cooking the food.
All right, what are you gonna do, Mad Gun, while you wait on your food?
Then I guess we'll go sit with Tiny.
What was that?
Oh,
was-
God.
Oh my!
That was me drinking my beer in real life.
Together, are you? You look
Uh,
awesome, man.
Yeah, man, like an hour and a half of drinking nothing but whiskey, you know.
That sounds like my life. Would you like some of my meal?
No, I got one on the way.
This arrival kind of feels a little too good to be true, doesn't it, after everything that's happened, huh?
Yeah, I don't really believe that we're here. I'm just going with it.
Y'all are assuming it's a beach episode because it's Orlando.
Yeah.
I'm just assuming that we're like passed out somewhere with hunger, and just this is all a
Yes.
dream.
Yes. Every
all a
sand
dream.
everywhere, in everything, in a very uncomfortable way. But that's
Dear
fine. I'm great.
Why are you smiling?
There's so much to be in this moment. Alive, not wishing for death for once. Hope, yes. Also, I think I might have eaten some bad mushrooms. So Mad Gun, Jack, like, how are you faring?
Well, I'm doing all right. Could be worse.
It always could be worse. I don't know. I just don't know. It's kind of like the people I have right now are the only people I kind of ever want to have, only because it seems like everyone else has let me down.
I've never let you down.
I know that.
This is bullshit.
Have you been to space? You said you've been to space?
I've been to space. It's not really eager to go back.
Do you just not like the zero gravity of it?
When you're up there floating around with nothing but your tin cod's really thin cockpit protecting you from open space and the vacuum, you kind of just, seize up.
Yeah. Well, hey, I have an idea. Are you down for a little bit of some mischief?
Always down for mischief.
Okay, I say that we line this table with shots. Yeah. And we do all of them and then we just see what happens. I'm just saying right now, I'm thinking life's a little too good and I'm just a little too happy that, whatever we do probably isn't real.
Let's knock it out then.
All right.
The chef comes out with Mad Gun's food.
Hey, do you have any shot glasses?
Well, yes, it's a military base. I have plenty of shot glasses in the back. How many do you need? 2? 4?
20.
What?
Don't ask questions. Thank you. Thank you.
What would you like to go in the shot glasses?
I have a bottle, I need the glasses.
All right. He disappears. Jack, you have like your ribeye steak that's rare, your 2 eggs over easy, your mashed potatoes with some cheese and gravy on top of it, along with a cold water.
Wait, what's on it?
Cheese.
I didn't ask for fucking cheese. I scraped the cheese off.
He returns with the shot glasses on like a big like tray.
Does he see me scraping the cheese off?
He does.
I stare at him.
I'm sorry. Did I not hear you correctly?
I said no cheese.
I thought you said yes to the cheese.
No cheese.
My apologies.
No cheese.
He looks very intimidated. He's sweating.
No fucking cheese.
Don't mind him
Fucking
much.
cheese.
He just slides the tray that has all the shots onto the table. Here are your shot glasses.
Thank you.
Jeez.
He runs off into the kitchen, being a little afraid of Mad Gun repeating cheese over and over again, staring at him.
All right, I bring out a bottle and I start filling up the shot glasses and I start lining them up along the table. All right, can you even stand up right now?
Yeah, I can stand up.
I need you to be game for this. All right, eat your meal.
Alright, I start tucking in.
It's good.
Nah,
Pretty good.
That's just the aftertaste of cheese on my fucking potatoes.
Outside of the aftertaste of cheese on your potatoes, it is a otherwise perfectly cooked meal.
Good. He did good. He did good.
All right, on the count of 3, like a race, we do these shots and then we head for the barracks. All right. 1, 2, 3, go! Just fucking slamming them.
Yep.
Yeah. Pan watches from behind the counter in horror. He downed more alcohol than he's seen anyone down in his life.
And as we're walking out, I just pick up the steak. I'm holding it in my hand. I'm biting off of it.
Yeah.
You head off to the kitchen. I mean, you head up to the barracks, leaving the cafeteria.
I turn around one last time. Cheese.
God.
Pan shits himself. With that final cheese.
He hides under the counter. Lone Star,
Yeah.
what have you been doing while this has been going on? You ran off crying.
Yeah, I wiped my tears and all that stuff. I mean, my
Mhm.
sweat from running so fast. I went to go see how Cav was doing. He kind of stormed out, all emotional.
So you began searching for Cav. Seems he is you couldn't find him initially. So you decided to check the barracks.
All right.
And you go back to the barracks, and sure enough, there is Cav, just kind of resting outside of what you can presume is his room, smoking, just kind of staring at the floor.
Oh God. Hey, there you are. You all right? How you feeling, man?
I'm good, I guess.
Kind of noticed what she said that, put you off a little bit. Seems like we've all had completely different lives and we're different people before all this stuff. I don't know your past, but pretty sure it's safe to assume that you've lost some important people in your life too. And
Yeah.
that sucks. Sorry, man. I know what that's like.
It's almost a world away at this point. Everything since I lost my friends in the early battles in Seattle doesn't feel real. Feel like I've been walking with a death sentence on my back since then. Probably should have died then, I guess. He takes out a cigarette after tossing his to the ground and stepping on it. Pulls out another one for you and offers it to you.
I take it to be polite.
All right. He lights his and then holds out the lighter for you to light yours.
All right, thank you.
On the lighter, you can see is the name etched into the side of the lighter is the name Jake Daly. It is not like etched by hand. It is etched by like laser. So this is a Zippo with something etched into it. Someone bought with their name on it. So it's not Cav's lighter.
Jake Daly. Shit! Oh, fuck! Oh, God. Yeah, it's my first cigarette. Sorry.
You get used to it, kid. Oh, fuck.
Who's Jake Daly?
He's a good friend of mine who's no longer with us.
Sorry to hear that, man. I also felt like I should have died at one point instead of co-pilot, but there's no changing the past, and best thing you can do for them is live the life would make them proud,
Problem is, I don't think I am.
Well, it's never too late to change. At least to try your best, I mean, we're all fucking human, but
That's all like nice and fuzzy and warm to say. It's never too late, but is it? Really never too late? Telling me there's no point in no fucking return? Jake never wanted to see me kill anybody.
That's true. I mean, I'm sure we've all done things that disappoint those we care about, but that doesn't mean it's not too late to try and do things right for once,
He takes a big drag from his cigarette. Maybe for you. And he begins to walk away.
Good talk. Thanks for the cigarette. It's good. Like it.
You notice a very drunk Mad Gun and Tiny coming into the room on the other side. Lone Star.
That's good.
Oh, hey, guys.
Hello.
Bitch.
Look, I'm smoking a cigarette now.
No, you're not.
Fucking cigarette? I would kill for a cigarette. That sounds so good.
You want the rest of this? I was totally enjoying it, but you can have it.
Yes.
I take it from him and I give it to Tiny. He doesn't need cigarettes. I forbid you from smoking. Take it from him, Tiny. Take it.
Thank you. Yes.
Hey, Lieutenant, what's up with your the corners of your mouth? They're doing like this weird curly thing. Are you okay? Someone hit
I
you?
grab his face. I hold his face in my hands and I look at him and I'm like, I'm fucking fantastic.
Wow.
Lone Star.
Yeah.
Lone Star.
Uh-huh.
I got you something.
You got me something?
I apparently brought that pudding that was left on the table.
Hey!
Lieutenant, thank you so much.
Fucking don't cry. Let's party.
All right. I ate the pudding real quick. Do it like a shot. All right.
Pudding shot. No, I've never done that. No.
I haven't lived until he did some pudding shots. Oh.
Hey, where's everybody? What's happening?
Everyone else is working.
Aw, man.
They're not used to the anchor crew being fucking stupid.
They have these things called orders. And speaking of, you hear a voice from behind you guys say, "What exactly are you men doing? Well, why aren't you sing to your orders?"
You talking to us?
Yes.
We're ordered to get acquainted with everybody, so that's what we're doing. We're trying to get to know everybody. What's your name, guy?
He sighs. "Oh, you're the new ones."
Yep.
"I'm Lieutenant Commander Niles Argyle,
Whoa.
Information Officer."
Your first and last name almost rhyme. I like it. Nice
You
to meet you.
remind me of a pair of socks.
Yeah. Nice and cozy.
This is a bad first impression, but I guess I will wait till you sober up to actually make proper first impressions of you.
Sir, I don't think that's gonna happen, so you might as well do your thing now.
I stick my hand forward. Lieutenant Gather, I'm completely sober. How are you?
Lieutenant Gather, I can smell it on you. He shakes your hand.
No, you're just smelling them.
But
I'm slightly buzzed, but I'm not drunk. I'm just kind of like this. Lieutenant Dancer just says I'm a special little man, so I'm a little different from the rest.
and Mccaffrey thinks you guys are going to be the ones that turn our crew from a suicide mission into an actual successful mission. Huh.
It's what we do.
You'd be wrong to doubt us, and, excuse my demeanor, I just don't know what joy is, but now I do. It's a new look for me, I don't know how to wear it. That was too much information, I'm sorry, sir. Hey, I'm Lieutenant Dancer.
Pleasure to meet you eventually. I am sure you won't remember this.
Oh, I will. I will never forget a pair of socks.
He looks very miffed by that
It's
statement.
a compliment, dude. It's a
Or a
compliment.
sweater vest. What do you feel more like, a pair of socks or a sweater vest? I mean...
Kind of squints his eyes at you. Definitely more sweater vest energy.
Yeah, you do have something up your butt. Makes sense.
He begins
Nice.
to leave.
Wait, come back. I'm sorry. I'm very abrasive. I can't help it.
He stops. Is there something you actually need me for, or are you just gallivanting around?
Does it matter?
Yes, I have things to do, unlike you, clearly.
What things do you do?
Yeah.
What you like? What you do?
Can we help?
I'm the chief information officer. It is my job to make sure that the command staff of the ship is informed of everything that is going on.
Well, you just
haven't
did a
informed
great
us
job
anything.
of informing
Tell
us
us
of
some
your
shit.
job.
I'm getting mixed messages here.
Well, all you've done is just told us like that we're shit, which we already knew. So why don't you tell us something more useful?
Yeah, that was kind of redundant information, my friend.
Yeah.
Fine, what do you want to know?
Well, can you brief us on our mission we're about to do? Isn't that what you do?
Brief you now, in this state? You haven't even gotten your new ranks yet, or your
Yeah.
new orders.
Well, when do we do that?
Probably tomorrow, when you're not drunk.
No, the alcohol's doing nothing to her. Something weird happened that made her all happy and stuff, and that's what's going on here.
I assure you, it's not the alcohol. I've just, like I said, I don't know how to wear joy. This thing that people.
Fine,
might have.
I will humor you, okay? Fine, I will give you your orders now, even though I'll probably have to repeat them next time we meet.
That's a good guy. That's a good guy.
Yes, that's just your job. So
Jack Mad Gun Gather, you are now a lieutenant commander. You are leading the MS team. Under Jack Mad Gun Gather, there is Dancer. You are now a lieutenant, same rank. You have split duties of being a second in command of the MS team and also advisory position on the MS hangar bay for maintenance, repairs, and upgrades.
that is so badass.
Nice.
Lone
Got a
Star
fist
and
bump,
Cav,
Tiny.
your ranks remain the same. You are on the MS team.
Remain the same as in, what exactly?
You're both ensigns?
What's our job?
Space.
Quite right. Space.
Space is our job.
Space.
All right, so we're just gonna space it up. Got it.
It's just gonna be us out there, boys. So we gotta hold our own.
The ship you see out there is the Magellan-class Astrius. It will be tasked with the mission of entering just outside of low orbit position to intercept any HLVs entering or exiting the airspace to proper space above Odessa, prior to the events of Odessa taking place. I knew I would have to repeat this later.
No,
Look, this
thank
was a
you.
waste of
Thank
time.
you.
Wait.
I got it. I'll you know, if they forget, I can brief them. It's fine. I'm good. We're good.
We're all good. Yeah.
Odessa,
we got
it.
Space. Cheese. Got it.
That's that medium.